I was thinking about getting the tags to COVID-19.
That's funny.
For this. But then I'm like, if this doesn't kill us all, people are going to forget about it in like 6 months.
What's up, guys? Big Clyde 34 coming at you today from the garage. Today we're doing a little bit of a truck video. I got a couple goodies. We'll get to that. I'm going to tell you guys about just 3 little things. Number 1, I kind of took like a little brief hiatus here recently. I'm going to explain to you what's happening that caused that hiatus. 2, we're going to check out what's up with the garage and where it's at because we haven't updated that in a while either. And number 3, we're going to get to work on this truck. Got a couple things to do. We're going to go rip hopefully here in a second. Number 1, brief hiatus. You'll see there's a Corvette over there. That's about all that I have to say about the hiatus. Really, what is happening out there? My dogs are insane. Over the past month or so, I've been creating content. I just haven't been posting it. I have like 3 or 4 different projects that I'm working on. Not all vehicles, but you'll see. You'll see it. I'm gonna build up content and release it consistently. That way there's no gaps in production. I figured you guys would appreciate that more. A little bit of a different strategy and take on that. So number 2 is what's up with the garage? Well, our friend Tom has gotten in some nice wiring here. We are set up for light. One of the most important things that you don't think about when you're building a garage is lighting. Like, go all out. We got these guys off Amazon. I need one more and they discontinued them. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. We're gonna hang them up above. Hanging it above the garage door would just kind of be a pain. So we got them on 45-degree angles here. And they really light this place up here. I'll show you real quick. Switch. Okay, so there you go. Off, on. It's not as good on video. Well, I guess it is. But at night, it's equally as bright at night, which beats the hell out of using this thing. Shout out to Tom for the cabinetry. All this stuff is being thrown away from like an office kitchen. It's pretty heavy duty. You know how people are, that stuff's built a little bit tougher just because it's like in public and all kinds of people are using it, and you know, people are rough with stuff when it's not theirs. That stuff is built pretty well. So Tom hooked it up on all the free cabinets and then brought some of these shelves out here. Shelving and lighting, those are the keys to a happy garage. That's where we're at. There's lighting, it's wired. We're gonna get outlets soon. Maybe you could leave in the comments below what your preference is on like heating and potentially air conditioning, definitely at least heating for a garage that is 30 by 30 by 14 high. So what's going on with the truck? 2.5 things I had to get fixed for inspection purposes, and 1 thing I had to get fixed for the health of the truck. The gauge clusters in these Silverados, complete trash. I wanted to have a fail-safe, and I found this thing is pretty cool. It's called the Scan Gauge 2, not a paid product placement or whatever. I just figured this would be neat to have. It's like basically OBD2. You plug it in, you get your readouts on there. By the way, Amazon affiliate link is gonna be down in the comments and the description. Okay, so I guess so, sure. You going for a ride in here, or? You guys going for a ride in the truck? Who wants to go for a ride, and who wants to go
Park.
for a ride?
Want to go to the park?
Who wants to go get a treat and go for a ride? We also picked up a new LED third brake light here. This is like foreign to me, like the way this connector is. This is gonna make me look real dumb, but I just didn't feel like tinkering with this. I looked up the LED ones and I'm like, okay, it's $22. I'm just gonna get the LED one. That's one reason why it failed inspection. The other was because I didn't have enough mileage on it after I shut off the code from, what code was it throwing? It was throwing some code for something I fixed. I can't remember. So we gotta put some mileage on it. Dad's on his way over here. It's hilarious. He went viral on TikTok, by the way, side note.
This bro is going to make a huge difference.
It's the same thing as this.
It's not.
And it's twice the price because it has some fancy handle. It's literally going to be in a garage.
No, it's because of this.
Explain it to me again.
So, more rows of bristles, and they're closer together.
He's on his way over here. I'm gonna throw that third brake light in. I'm gonna throw the scan gauge on, and then we're gonna go for a ride. Last time that I drove this thing, I was stoked. Shout out to Tyler because he helped us. If you guys don't remember, we did the Taurus fans on it instead of the F-body fans because the shroud's bigger and it can hug up on the radiator more, which I believe might have solved the overheating issue. Big shout out to Tyler. He's doing I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Beer Money Builds Facebook page. Pretty neat little place to have tips and stuff like that he's picking up on. Did the light, did that guy. We got to put miles on it. There we go. Here goes nothing.
Look at the camera.
Stop. Don't let up. In the mud down, you're not going in. I'm focusing. Yeah, I am looking at you, and I'm looking at the truck.
I'm not doing it all.
Looking at you trying to get it out. Oh, yeah, look at you. Hi, Harry. Harry, he's a good dog.
That's messed up, isn't it? At 180. It's not overheating. After that kind of stuff.
Like, this sucks, man. I need more time and money to finish this damn driveway.
Yeah.
That now is super tough. That's fun.
I was trying to take your advice.
And just keep going. But then I would keep going, and then I was close to the fence, and I got all nervous.
And you let off, and then the truck will bog down.
Exactly.
And if you would have kept going, it probably would have gone like this a little and then gone back like that.
Yeah, I don't like probably, though, when it comes to
Yeah.
dragging a fence post down the side of the truck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Let me take all these boxes and just lay them out there. Or do you think that'll end up being worse?
The fact that you're laughing right now tells me we should definitely do this. Partway poverty.
Stay right there, get your truck.
This is bullshit. I can't even back out of my own driveway. Now that you guys have been exposed to probably the dumbest minute or so in all of YouTube history, we're gonna try and drive this thing. It's been sitting here idling a while. It's at 190, so that's nice.
We're gonna cuff and die. So much more of them dying.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh shit, look behind us.
I know.
Film behind us.
It looks like a muddy trail.
All right, so we're just a couple minutes into the drive here. It seems to be doing all right. The check engine light popped back on. I mean, it's acting fine, so it's not super concerning, but we're gonna go check it out anyway. Because that's what you do when a check engine light comes on, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I want McDonald's, so we're gonna go sit in the drive-thru and see if it can handle idling and this and that. This firm shift brought to you by Diesels Unlimited.
McDonald's got a nice long line, so you'll be putting this through its paces.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming here.
Oh shit. I don't know if you want to sit here. Oh well.
There's a cop right on the other side of the camera, and my tag's expired like a year ago.
Okay, back to you.
This is an issue where it would have been an issue previously. It doesn't seem like this would be the hard part of building something, is being able to have it sit here and idle, but that's really what it is after it gets up to operating temperature. I think that the fans weren't acting properly, like I was telling you guys earlier in the video. So when you sit here and idle and the fans aren't pulling in air, it's just getting hot.
We haven't broken down yet.
Why do you guys say that?
Because, dude, every time something's going well, oh, well, this hasn't blown up, and then 3 seconds later,
Well, there you go. See that? I just...
3 seconds later, an A-bomb is happening underneath my hood.
Isn't that what you want?
To blow up? No.
Makes for good video.
It makes for good video when it runs for more than one video. You catch the cage cluster.
catch a catch.
So, I asked Dad if I should just ignore the service engine light and do a hit, and he was like, of course.
On. Not bad.
It's like half throttle.
Yeah. That feels better.
It was still, I made like 11 pounds. That was to the floor. It's supposed to make slightly more, so I don't know, variations and such. Made it through 2 pulls, no problems. All right, so with this guy, it's pretty simple.
You need to look it up first. So as you're doing
Press the
it,
power button, and then, hold on. Press the power button, press scan, 2 stored codes, hit codes, there's 1, there's 2. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Scan, codes, P0103 and P0327, and then I could clear them, which, I mean, I guess we'll do, but
03 and 327.
0103 and 327. Clear codes, and then the codes are cleared. I don't even have to really, I mean, it is a code reader, but I don't have to plug in the codes. I don't know anything about those muddy tire tracks that go all the way around the neighborhood, even though they lead straight to my driveway. So Tyler came over, let's just say he magicianed away the issues that we were having, and now we're gonna go for a little bit of a drive again, put some miles on it and see if these codes come back on, and if they don't, we can go get inspected. What do you think? I was basically told just turn everything off. Don't worry about the knock sensors. This is gonna be a comment fest right here. Don't worry about the knock sensors, and the mass airflow deal is obviously a mistake / needs to be turned off just because.
Oh, don't. Ooh, not that. Holy shit, I almost wrote my tune on your shit.
Sure, you're also a medical professional.
Oh, am I?
What's going to happen to everybody? We're going to die?
Just wash your hands.
You aware that there's coronavirus porn?
Is this real life right now? Yo, they wasted no time. Just like the dudes, what was that, Motion Raceworks or whatever, who just bought the C8, and they're like, oh, we already strapped the nitrous kit on and it's got drag rails. What's up? I'm like, they were just like out the other day, weren't they?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
like
hell.
3 days ago.
That's nuts.
I was thinking about getting the tags to COVID-19
That's funny.
for this, but then I'm like, if this doesn't kill us all, people are going to forget about it in like 6 months.
Like, I could see if this thing had, like, if there was like a virus going around or like something that had like the Black Death or something like that. Nah, because that would be awesome. I still think your shit should be like
Black Death.
Well, the Black Pearl, but that's also cheesy at the same time. Blackbeard, that'd be kind of cool, but you also don't have a beard and your hair's not black, so.
I was thinking Turbo Tub.
Turbo Tub?
Yeah, because it has a tub on the back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you saw that. It's a bathtub. Turbo pool. Turbo Timmy. Not really doing anything. Just kind of driving, waiting to see if the engine codes are going to come back on. They haven't, and I want them to come back on because I know they're going to. But probably about 20 miles on it now and nothing. So I can't even get it to brake when I want to. All right, guys. So just up here in the office, you got a peek in there. Since we went off-roading, I didn't want to drive it back through the mud. Just to give you guys the final rundown on, I guess, what ended up happening, is the truck appears to be in good mechanical condition. Like, we got the overheating figured out, it would seem. Did a couple baby hits, nothing went wrong. But we're getting these couple of codes now. So everything is functioning as it should. We just have the code for the mass airflow sensor, which the truck is on speed density, so myself and Tyler aren't, obviously I'm not a tuner, I don't know anything about tuning, I don't even know the first thing, so I'm probably going to butcher what I'm about to say, and Tyler has like a little bit of knowledge, but he's definitely not a tuner either, so he went in there, we messed with it, we tried to shut off the mass airflow code and the other code, the knock sensor code, because Matt told me to just send it without knock sensors. Apparently, according to him, if it knocks, it's going to blow up anyway. So there's no sense in having them, I guess. But yeah, so we just disabled both of those. And I think we're still coming up. It's like it's doing some weird things where it's coming up with different codes after we shut off the pre-existing codes. But those codes don't exist when the other two codes are on after test driving. And it's confusing. I think we're real close, but there's like one or two things just to iron out. But hopefully this year will be the year that I can street drive this thing and maybe take it to the track a couple times. Like, I'm not hell-bent on breaking it. Like, I'm not hell-bent on beating the crap out of it like I do with all my vehicles. But I would like to take it down the track once or twice, you know, go around some cruises and car shows or whatever, and just have a fun little toy to drive around in. And we're going to get started on another project as well, so we're going to be pretty busy. Obviously, the event coverage is coming up. Hopefully, I can fly soon, and this Corona thing blows over, and I can actually leave my home state. Also, that little scan gauge that I got worked out pretty well. Obviously, we can't monitor at the same time with HP tuners and the scan gauge if the scan gauge is 100% accurate, but it seemed to be pretty close. The truck was hovering around like 200 degrees. The water temp was 200 degrees tops-ish as we were driving around a little bit, so it seemed to be just staying nice and cool. The gauge helped out. It'll be a nice fail-safe. I am going to get that cluster fixed, but just in case, you know, it's a nice thing to have. So again, if you want to check that out or have anything to buy on Amazon, click through the link in the comments, description, or don't. I mean, whatever. If you want to do it, it's on you. You want to be the outro? Wagging his tail back there. You want to be the outro? Huh? Do you? You good boy?